Can you think of your maybe proudest moment, or the moment where it all came together for you? Like, wow.
I do. It was a song that we sang together. We talked about it tonight. We did a Bridge Over Troubled Water. The three of us on that show. And we did Martin, Abraham, Martin, and John. It's on YouTube if you ever see us on YouTube. It was a defining moment for the three of us, I think. And I don't think, to answer your question, I'll ask Joyce and Thelma. Do you still remember, do you realize what we did? Do you realize what we were part of? We were the first multiracial group to ever have a primetime show.
Remember the ad in the TV guide said, who stayed home to watch Tony, Orlando, and Dawn? And they said, only 39 million people. That was our first show, 39 million people watched it. Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to keep you guys. I have one last thing. I'm just curious. What do you have as your piece of memorabilia, or your favorite memento, maybe from that era, from that show? Something that's on your dresser at home, or something that's... Do you have anything that brings you back?
I have my American Music Awards, but I haven't done that in a while.
Oh, just that? Oh, all right, well.
And maybe a Grammy nomination.
Yeah.
Entertainer of the Year award. We got that one year.
Right, yeah.
We actually had 3 American Music
That's a
Awards.
good question. He wants to know where the name Dawn came from.
Okay. We were very smart in our young days. There was a guy named Steve Wax who was head of promotion for our record company. And so we thought it would be great if we could name the group, because the group was not called Tony, Orlando, and Dawn until the TV show. It was, if you look on the labels, on the old records, you'll see just Dawn. And then as it progressed, maybe little letters like Diana Ross featuring Tony Orlando. But it was no Tony Orlando and Dawn. But we named it after his daughter to be in good with him. So that
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So that he would go out and promote our record. That's the truth. And he sure did, because when Candida came out, it went to #1. Knock 3 Times went to #1. By the way, Knock 3 Times was the biggest selling, domestically selling record we ever had. It outsold Yellow Ribbon by 2 million records. We did 4 million records on Knock 3 Times.
But Tony, wasn't Yellow Ribbon, if I'm remembering correctly, the most recorded song in BMI history?
Yeah, it's been Erwin Levine and Larry Brown who wrote that song. Need the credit for that, because that song is the longest, is the most recorded song. In other words, White Christmas was, then Yesterday by Paul McCartney, then Yellow Ribbon. But you know, Yellow Ribbon, since its release, I can't count how many records. In fact, we've never been paid for how many it's been sold. But the truth of the matter is, it's given us a career. It was the theme song to our television show. And I thank God for that song. And for the money it's raised for our veterans.
Well, as far as thanking God, once again, I think on behalf of all of us here.
How much has that song raised, and your efforts for the veterans? Let them know how much that
Well, you remember, we told the story about meeting the veterans, the POWs.
John Muffin.
So since that day, I kind of made it a purpose for me to raise money for veterans. And we're somewhere in the vicinity between $300 and $450 million in raising money for veterans. That song is the reason for it.
You guys, I can't say enough, I can't thank you enough. Again, you've given us such a gift, and we love you so much, really.
And Ron, I know you a long time. And the moment we said that we were going to go on tour with Thelma, Joyce, and I, you were the first person to call. And you know, I'm going to tell you something. We've already been through some audiences. And because of your heart, and they know what you're about in this town, the reception we got here tonight, we will never forget.
Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, everybody.
Thank you all. Merry Christmas. Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, Ron. God bless you.
One more time.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless. Give me one last ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Everybody, one time.